I've compiled some text conversations of Reddit nice guys. There's a difference between nice guys and nice guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten rejected?
The logical thing would be to stop now.
You're the one with the mental illness, and it shows.
Bro, what?
It's crazy.
This doesn't even make sense.
You guys are not gonna believe what just happened.
All right.
So this dumbass over here on my right. I guess
hey, what's up?
I guess you guys is actually. Is he on my? Are you on my left? Does the camera doesn't mirror it?
Let's see.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I'm on the left from the camera view, I think. And then
I think
you're on
so.
the right. I don't know.
But anyways, this bozo over here, locked his keys in his truck.
Yeah.
I'll edit in the picture right here.
Yeah.
Literally, you can see they're right in the console.
Yeah, they're right on top of the console area. So I don't know why. I thought I had them, to be honest.
Wait, how did you lock your? Oh, you do the same thing I do, where you press the button and then.
Well, no, I don't press the button, but
you
I
have to like slide it. But
yeah, I slide the lock on the door as soon as I pretty much get out.
You lock it, then you close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have the button, or
No.
you don't do it with the thing. That's the same thing of mine, because my key battery is dead. So every time I get out of my car, I press the little button that locks all the doors, and then I close my door.
Yeah.
And I've done this before. I've locked my key inside my car. You were here actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
We had to call AAA, and they fucking took an hour, and then eventually they showed up, and he just he literally broke into my car, and
in 2 seconds
the alarm was going off. He just pushed this. They pushed this thing inside, and then they pump the door open more.
Yeah.
And then they try to wiggle around and unlock it. Basically, it's kind of creepy actually.
Yeah, it's wild.
But the alarm is going off for a while also.
Yeah.
But eventually they got my keys out of my car, and then I started to, every single time that I would get out of my car, I would jiggle my pants.
Yeah, maybe
jiggle my pants to make sure that I have them on me, because I don't want to just lock my keys inside my car again. It's it's a pain in the ass for sure.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have a spare key, which I don't. You don't either anymore.
Not anymore.
I do, but it's just all the way. It's like a 50-minute drive away from my house, because it's all the way to my dad's house.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not 50, 30 minutes.
Yeah. I lost my spare key in Florida somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
I can't find it. I've looked for it everywhere.
Why'd you even have it in Florida?
I can't. Well, it's just in my wallet. So
you wanted? Oh yeah.
It was just there, kind of, but
I gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's rough though. But
yeah,
Ryder pulled
really
up at my front door. He was like, "Yo, move your mom's car over. It's over too hard."
Yeah.
And then I went out there and moved it, and he's like, "I fucked up."
Yeah, not bad, not anything bad, but it's just
I killed a family of 4 on the freeway. No.
Yeah, I did actually. I killed multiple.
I guess it could be in the car.
But yeah,
Yeah, he locked up. Here's the picture.
Fucking hell.
He locked his keys in his car. He was like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
My brain is half functioning.
Yeah, did you have any caffeine?
Nope.
I'm still working on my C4, so I'm
probably gonna have you stop by the convenience store or something on the way to the gym or after.
Speaking of energy drinks, you know the energy drink brand Alani?
Yeah.
They have a protein bar now.
Whoa.
I got one the other day. They got a peanut butter and jelly one.
Is it good?
It's all right.
Yeah. Alani's a good.
16
I
grams
like
of protein though. It's not bad.
I like that energy drink. I used to drink that a lot.
It's a pretty good energy drink.
Good.
But yeah, so we were like, "Fuck, what do we do?" Ryder doesn't have AAA. He didn't have a spare key.
Yeah.
He called the stepdad, and he was like, "I don't know.
I don't know. I'll call you back in a couple minutes." But
yeah,
he told me to call the selections, and hopefully it's not more than $50. I'm like, shit, I don't want to pay $50.
But then I figured, because I have AAA. My dad got me AAA. Thank you, Dad. I was like, well, let me see if I can help Ryder out here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna owe me. No, I'm kidding. no, it's free, luckily. So yeah, I just called them, and they were like, I was like, hey, I have a question. Can I help with my friend get his keys out of his car with my AAA subscription, or does it have to be my car? And they were like, yeah, as long as you're with the vehicle.
Wow. Okay.
So I wonder if I could, if I was just in a parking lot and I'm like,
just be like,
hey, this is my car right here. Can you just open it for me?
I need all these cars open stats.
I would expect that they have to check to make sure it's your car.
Yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
It's kind of crazy if they don't have to do that.
Yeah. They
didn't I don't think when they came to unlock my car, I don't think they checked it.
No.
Could you just call AAA in in the middle of, just there's some field with a car in it, and you're just like, unlock it.
Yeah.
Please.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
no, it's my friend. No, the reason it's not under my name is because my friend's car and I was driving it. So
yeah.
It's but this car is registered as stolen. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. It's for a fuck.
He's
I don't
playing
know.
a prank on me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was fun.
Yeah,
So
it was
if we
like-
have to leave at any point during this podcast, we actually might because we have like an hour to film. They said they'd be here within the next hour. So we're probably going to have to get up and leave and go unlock his car. But
can't wait. All my stuff is just like sitting in there. My keys are just sitting. Hopefully
you can like look in the window and literally just see your keys on the console.
Yeah.
And then you look in the side seat and it's just your backpack.
Hopefully there's not like a crackhead walking by looking through cars.
Well, if it's locked so they can't get in there.
Yeah. Wow.
They're like, oh, if I could break this window, I get a whole car and everything.
Man, that would suck. That would be a whole nother thing.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Whole nother fucking thing.
Another thing.
But
yeah. Well, today, guys, we wanted to. So I think this episode we're gonna package it around like Reddit stories or like Reddit nice guys.
all right.
So I've compiled some text conversations of Reddit nice guys. If you guys don't know what a Reddit nice guy is,
Isn't it like
a nice guy, quote nice guy. Now let me be clear here. There's a difference between nice guys and nice guys. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a nice guy. I'm not a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a nice guy. I think I am nice most of the time.
Yeah.
But I'm not this kind of nice guy. This is a different kind of nice guy.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you know what this is, right? Kind
Not
of.
really, but
Okay, so it's a guy that'll be like nice at first.
oh, and
But
then like
if
an
they
asshole.
get at all rejected or even just like, not even rejected in like a mean
Yeah.
way. Like someone could just be like, hey, sorry, I'm not interested. Thanks for reaching out.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck you, stupid bitch. Like, I hate you, you stupid, dirty beep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I had the bleep button actually.
Oh yeah.
It's all the way over there. I can't reach it.
You gotta get like an extension thing or
There's
something.
got to be a way to do that. There probably is.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. But anyways, so I've compiled some nice guy stories.
Yeah.
Or not even stories, sorry. They're just like text conversations that people screenshot and uploaded to Reddit.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to read those. You want to just start out with one?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I've got like 5 interesting ones. I thought this would be a little fun thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll also have some stuff we can yap about
Oh, nice.
otherwise. Okay. The caption says, nobody's real anymore. Only took 2 hours for him to do a complete 180. So this person reached out. I guess they were in a relationship or maybe they just met someone actually is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And they said, it's refreshing to meet a real person. I appreciate you. And then like an hour later, they said, did you leave? No response. And then they said, okay. With like the okay emoji.
Yeah.
And they said, nice meeting you. I'm leaving in 15 minutes. And they said, no, I'm in the back doing some training stuff. Sorry. And they said, oh, bet. Okay. Get it in. Do your thing. With an A, they said thang. And then no response for a little bit longer. They're probably training or whatever.
Yeah.
And they said, should I leave or do you want me to wait for you? Like, no worries. It's whatever. And then they said, just finished. And they said, can we meet up? No response. Nice meeting. Hope someday you find what you're looking for. Fat bar owner's leftovers is not my ideal chick. Get while the getting is good. I got the best blow. Let's. What a shame. So much talent. Wasted, lol. This sucks. Ugh. So much talent wasted. They capitalized the A for some reason.
Nice.
JK. And they just said, and then all of that time, there was no response from the other person.
Yeah.
That was just them ranting to themselves on this message. And then they said,
You feel like they'd get the hint,
for real.
you know?
Then a day later, they said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything. I said negative yesterday. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. And they said, yeah, that was a lot. You can still come by, insert gym name here, whatever. TBH didn't understand what you were trying to say. Anyways, I'm not hurt, but I would appreciate it if you didn't text me anymore. That's basically a nice guy. Like they didn't even like this. Assuming I'm assuming it's a guy. It probably is. The guy was just like, hey, can we meet up? They didn't get a response for not even an entire day. Like, you cannot see your text for a little bit. Sometimes I'll even see a text and I'll swipe it up and I'm like, because I'm doing something, and then I'll forget about it for like 3 hours and I'll be like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
So like, if you didn't at least try like, the emphasis with like the question mark, you know what I mean? Like, because this is an Apple conversation, so you could have like held down on it and pushed the little question mark and it would have sent another notification signifying that you're trying to get a response, or being like, the little arrow.
Yeah.
You do that after I don't respond for like 10 minutes. You put like little, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Fucking like, come on.
Sometimes I'll just like see a message and I'll just forget about it.
Yeah.
So like this person didn't even try that. before they just started freaking out. It
Yeah.
didn't even seem like it was like there was a little black space underneath it, which means like
Yeah.
they didn't respond. It wasn't in the same group that all these texts were.
Yeah.
But they didn't wait nearly long enough for sure.
Okay.
It was not even, it was within the same day.
Okay, so that's
Someone could their
not
phone
bad.
could be dead.
Yeah.
What if their phone's dead and then they charge their phone back up and then they see and you just left the fucking 100,000 messages? It's crazy.
Just spam like hi, hello, hello.
It's crazy to say fat bar owners leftovers is not my ideal chick anyways. Get it while the getting is good.
That's crazy.
And then they just say, "Oh, by the way, I got the best blow."
Yeah, I got the best blow. Come on, come hang out with me.
It's like I don't fucking you fat bar owners leftovers anyways. I don't like you. And then a couple hours later, like, yeah, but I do got some pretty good blow if you want to hang out. Or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, these people are
Oh my God.
so insecure.
Yeah.
that whenever they get at all let down, even just a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe not even let down, they just don't get a response for like a little while. They're like, well, fuck you then. Go to
Yeah.
hell.
They're like, fuck you, go to hell. I
It is-
hate you.
It is actually this is probably the mildest one I have.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
So like have you ever gotten rejected
Yeah.
or like not responded to or something?
Yeah.
And do you freak out on them?
Well, I mean, like if it's a whole day, and then next morning I'll like send a couple texts for sure. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Why didn't you answer me? Hey, hello, and then I'll leave it.
Hey,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't fucking like you. You fat bar owners leftovers anyways.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice blow though.
Oh, by the way, if you want to hang out, I got some pretty good blow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah,
what you do.
Yeah. Usually, well, I mean, if they don't respond for a whole day, usually I'll like text them like twice in the morning the next day, and then I'll leave it for like a couple hours, and then maybe if they don't answer after that, I'll just like spam them,
Yeah.
and then I'll
You'll
just,
spam them?
yeah, I'll just leave it after that.
Yeah, fair.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Think this is funny?
Yeah, that's fair enough, I think.
But if it's like, a couple hours, that's fine.
I feel like I worry about over texting people so much. I mean, I haven't really had
Yeah.
very much experience with this specific type of texting people, but even if it's like a YouTuber friend or something that I'm talking to, I'll send like one text, and if they don't respond, I'm like, shit, they hate me. And then it'll be like 2 days later, and they'll be like, hey, I just saw this, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Like I do that all the time.
That's funny.
And I think there was one time where I like was talking to a girl, and it was
Yeah.
the same thing from me. It was like they didn't respond, they fucking hate me. And then it was like they responded, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what it is. That's just how I text. So I could never
Yeah.
imagine freaking out at somebody like that.
Yeah, I don't. It's not really freaking out. It's just like reminding you, hey, I'm here.
Yeah. No, that's
I'm waiting
fair.
for a response.
Mhm.
It's been like a day.
Yeah. But if it's on red, I feel like at that point it's
Yeah.
like pretty clear they don't.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If it's
also,
been a day after that, then I'm just like,
Mhm.
okay, whatever. They're not into this.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's one. That just gives you a little taste of what a Reddit story is. This next one I think is a little crazier actually.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. Someone said, "Can I take you on a date?" ? And then the girl responded, "No, but this is a better photo for your main." And it's like a guy in a suit taking like a mirror selfie.
Yeah.
And he said, "I can't take you on a date. Why?" And he said, "No is a complete sentence, senor."
Yeah.
And then they said, "You don't." Wait, hold on.
Are they like,
Fucking
fuck
better.
you, fuck you?
No, they said, "You don't like good-looking men that are looking for a long-term relationship and would treat you with love and like a princess?" Shit, wait, hold on.
Is the
AAA said, "Your call is dispatched." Okay.
how long does it say?
Hold on, let me go to this link. Just hold in there, ladies and gents.
Hold in there. We'll be back with more Reddit stories.
Yeah. Okay, they're gonna arrive in 8 to 10 minutes. Let's finish this Reddit story and then go
Okay.
down there.
All right.
Okay, so they said, when they said no, and he was like, "Why not?" They said,
Yeah.
"No is a complete sentence."
Yeah,
that
that's
means end
fair.
of story.
No
And then
means no, except that Mr. Beast.
exactly, except the Mr. Beast, yeah.
Allegedly.
yeah, exactly. But then they said, "You don't like good-looking men that are looking for a long-term relationship and would treat you with love and like a princess? You're one of those women that like men that treat them like shit. Sorry, That's not
That-
me. You are right. Or maybe you can't handle an Italian man. What is it? Because all of my recent exes were black, and I plan on my wife being black when I find her. I don't know what that part was about. And they just said, none of your rant has anything to do with me. At your age, you should know that not everyone will want you. Demanding to know why is creepy and entitlement. We are strangers. I don't owe you an explanation.
That's fair.
And I certainly do not owe you interest. And they said, you have a great day, and thank you oh so much.
That's so like serial killer like.
For real. Why, like, if someone says no, that doesn't mean you could freak out on them for not picking you.
Why would you say no? Ah.
I'm perfect for you. And he's like, you don't get to make that decision.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That actually still is probably one of the mildest ones.
Wow.
I would continue, but we
got to get to my truck.
we should probably get down there here in a minute.
You want to pause this?
We have 7 to 9 minutes.
Okay.
I think we go on one more thing.
Okay.
Well, we could do one more Reddit. Let's see how long this next Reddit thing is, and maybe we do that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, this one's only 2. Okay, we can do this.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Read it out.
I'm a son of God who matches with a queer person. This is what the caption says. I'm a son of God who matches with a queer person just to tell them. Oh, okay. So a Christian person matches with a queer person just to tell them they're going to hell.
Oh.
So the person's profile says, I'm a son of God. I don't believe in religion. I believe in Jesus. I like going to the gym or doing something active, but I also have my lazy days. I also work at Jack's Family Restaurant. If you would like to know more,
sure.
if you would like to know me more, and let's see how things would go. But I would want to take things slow. Okay, this is looking for a long-term relationship. Also interested in video games. And okay, let's see what the thing was. So they liked the photo of this person and said, you shouldn't be a supporter of if the LGBTQ community wait, what? You shouldn't be a supporter if the LGBTQ, I think they meant of. You shouldn't be a supporter of the LGBTQ community. It is work of the devil, and you can't be spiritual. And I hear it, the kingdom, if God there is only one way to heaven, and that is believing and following in Jesus Christ. Please repent and get right with God.
So that was just a homophobic one, really.
yeah, pretty much. That wasn't even a nice guy.
Yeah, it was just a homophobic asshole.
Slash homophobic asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get the Christian thing, and I don't have a problem with the Christian thing at all. Christians are cool. But the homophobic part doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's just like you're just being an asshole.
Yeah. What about, like, it doesn't I mean, I haven't looked that thoroughly into it, but from what I've looked up about Christianity, it doesn't say anything about gay is wrong in the Bible.
Yeah.
You could interpret it that way, but it doesn't like explicitly say gay people go to hell. I don't think, anyways. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christians.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. I haven't really read into it that much, but I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus loves us all. Why doesn't he love people that also want to express a certain, sexual orientation?
I don't know.
So, anyways, that was fun. That wasn't a nice guy. I don't think that was even a nice guy.
No.
He didn't start out saying anything else.
Yeah, he was just like,
he literally
become a straight person and you'll be good.
Yeah, it is crazy though to match a queer,
with
gay person and
yeah,
just be like, you're going to hell.
Yeah, for real.
We got 3 minutes, so we should probably head down there. But
head down.
We got a couple more Reddit stories coming out for you guys when we come back. We're gonna go open Ryder's truck.
We'll be back.
We're gonna go break into Ryder's truck and get his keys out because this bozo locked his keys in his freaking
Yeah, I'm a
car.
fucking idiot.
I don't know what bozo did that. All right, we're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Ryder's he had to get all his stuff out of his truck as well. Everyone go be sure to comment. Thank you, Glenn. I looked on the AAA thing. His name was Glenn. Glenn is a legend. Let's give a round of applause for Glenn real quick. Hold on, let me push the button.
Thank you, Glenn. From
Thank
AAA.
you. Beautiful, beautiful man.
Yep. He was a good.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah.
Dakota. You're like, well, I don't know.
It wasn't a gay thing.
Well, Yep.
I want to burn in hell, so I want to say that.
Yeah.
No, fuck.
Shit.
No, but
Glenn was a lifesaver.
he was a lifesaver. That's that. There you go.
He's a fucking lifesaver.
So he was hot as hell. No,
Oh
He's also
shit.
kind of bad though.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Those
I don't think Glenn would appreciate
those
those
forearm
comments.
veins popping out while he's breaking into your
shit.
truck.
Oh fuck.
Ooh, got me going. No, fuck.
Dakota, what
No,
the
I'm
hell?
just messing around.
That's funny.
No, but
Oh god.
he was very helpful.
Yeah, he was.
He was struggling to get into that. Was it a
Yeah.
Chevy, right? Chevy.
Yeah, it was a Chevy truck. It's just because I guess the rubber seal
Yeah, he said
around
they
the
were- he
window
said
is like
those
really
specific
thick.
Models are like really hard to get into.
Yeah, he did it.
That's good though. That's good that your truck is hard to get into.
Yeah.
And the car alarm actually didn't go off.
Well, I don't know.
Make sure to know that, guys. If you guys want to break into a Chevy truck, the car alarm won't go off if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
So just something to note down, you know.
Yep.
But thank you so much, Glenn. You saved him.
Glenn saved me for sure because I would have been fucked without
You owe
him.
him your life.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, shut the hell up, Dakota.
You owe him everything.
Dakota.
No, that was great though. He was
Fucking
struggling. He was struggling.
Yeah, he was. He's like.
He had to put like a little like
Yeah.
pad thing down in there, and then he like pumps it up to like open the door a little bit. But then there's like
Yeah.
a rubber thing, and he's like, it was tough, but he got it.
Yeah.
W Glenn.
W. Glenn.
W Glenn
for
in the
sure.
chat. W Glenn in the chat.
Yeah, for real. For real.
By the way, this sign, the on-air sign,
It
the
doesn't
batteries
fucking
are
work
dead.
anymore.
I'm gonna replace them. It didn't last long at all. Maybe I left it on accident. Wait, it has a charger.
Oh.
Dang. I didn't
Okay.
know that. Okay, well I'll charge it after this.
That's good to know. But
All right,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Glenn was a gentleman. He saved my life.
Glenn the gentleman.
It's like
Glenn the
Glenn
goat.
Quagmire.
Yeah, Glenn.
Captain Glenn Quagmire.
Yeah, I was wondering why when he got there he was like giggity.
Yeah.
He was like when he couldn't get it he was like giggity goo.
Yeah.
Got all mad.
All right. Back
Um,
into the Reddit stories.
You'll get into the Reddit stories as well. We got a couple more Reddit stories and then we can just yap about
You want to do my
some other
stock
stuff.
market thing?
Yeah, Ryder's
after
gonna do
the
after we read these Reddit stories, Ryder is going to do
I'm gonna do the market recap.
Yeah, we need to get a little song and put it on
Yeah.
the soundboard.
Yeah,
so
we do.
whenever you're, or I can just edit it in, but it'd be cool if we could hear it too.
Yeah. we'll get it.
We'll get
in-
a song.
Yeah, we'll pick one out.
Don't we have a song on here?
I don't know.
I mean, for now we could just use that one.
Yeah.
but
that
we're not
works.
doing it right now.
Yeah, we're not doing it now.
We're
I'm just getting my
gonna-
Google Doc out and ready.
We're gonna read a couple more Reddit nice guy
Yeah.
stories, and then
Shit.
Ryder's
good.
gonna do his.
That scared me for a second. I did it on my computer and it wasn't like when I backed out of it, it wasn't
Oh,
like
it wasn't
showing
there
it
for a
for a
second?
second. So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shit.
It does that, or like you'll edit like a whole thing of Google Docs, and you'll go
Yeah.
on a different device, and for a second it's like not there.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right.
We're gonna talk
Let's
about.
get. Oh, damn. You
Ryder-
mad or something?
Ryder's gonna talk about the market
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
falling
about
down
from Monday
And then-
to
and then bouncing back.
yesterday.
We'll
Yeah,
talk about
bounce
that.
backs.
in a minute.
Talk about that in a second. First off.
But first, we have girls like you are the reason guys don't approach females as much these days.
Sounds like a big rejection story.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, this is Oscar from Take 5, letting you know that your car is ready. Awesome. Thank you. I'll be right there. No problem.
Oh, is that the wait? What?
Yeah, that's on July 14th. Someone said that. This is a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So that means that was the oil guy texting saying, "Hey, your car is ready."
Oh, okay.
A couple days later.
Oh, wait. So wait, hold on.
Couple days
So wait,
later.
he's using like the company's like thing to get girls.
Fucking crazy.
So yeah, he should expect to get rejected.
Wait. So then a couple of days later, actually almost a week later, maybe more actually. It at least was Sunday when it happened, and this is Friday now. I don't know if that's.
Yeah.
It doesn't say a date on Friday, but it's at least like 6 days away from the first time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? No response. A couple days later, you there?
Bro, what?
Yeah, isn't this the place I got my oil changed? Was something wrong with my payment or question mark? This is Oscar, lol.
What?
That's crazy.
This doesn't even make sense.
It's crazy.
Like,
It'd be like if the AAA person just reached out and they were like, "Sup, you're kind of." Glenn reaches out. He's like,
shit.
"You're kind of cute."
Oh my god. Oh,
He's like, "Hey, it's Glenn."
yeah. Wait, was that his real name?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, okay.
I think it was good to say that.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't say last name.
Yeah. Glenn, he gets fired from his
Yeah.
job.
Oh shit.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
but So they said, nope. I just wanted to say hi. How are you? So you're just texting me to text me? Question mark. Yep. And see how you're doing. I'm fine. This is a little strange. I've never spoken to you outside of getting my oil changed where you work twice. Also, I have a boyfriend.
Okay,
said,
so the logical thing would be to stop now and say, okay.
Yeah, and also be like, yeah, sorry, I know that was weird. I won't do it
yeah.
again.
That's
thing.
too, yeah.
Also, maybe just like don't do it in the first place. Would be the logical thing, really.
Yeah.
But this
Don't
guy
do it at
obviously
all.
isn't logical because he decided to do it in the first place. I just wanted to make sure we were rolling.
Shit. Yeah.
So then they said, they were like, I'm fine. I was like, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then they responded, strange. How?
Bro, what?
I'm just trying to
shit.
make friends, and you are making me seem like a creep. How else am I supposed to make friends? Girls like you are the reason guys don't approach females as
Okay,
much
so
these days.
he's a red flag because first of all, he reached out to a girl on like the company's automated like texting thing, I guess.
It wasn't automated. It was like a personal. I guess it was like they gave the number of whatever. I'm assuming it's not his personal phone number though. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, why would they give the? Why would they be like,
Yeah.
here's my personal phone number so I text you when your oil's done.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
like a
so
small company maybe, but
yeah.
Take 5. I don't think that's a small
so.
company.
Yeah. I don't know, but that's crazy though. Like that's insane.
There's more.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
So just from that pretty reasonable response,
Yeah.
they said,
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
girls like you are the reason guys don't approach females as much these days because they're afraid of being labeled a creep just for
Yeah.
putting themselves out there. I thought you would be nicer and get it. Forget it, I texted you. Bye. And then, with no response, they said, oh, and who cares if you have a boyfriend? Did I even ask? Lol, like I was trying to date you? What a joke. I was just trying to make friends. Get over yourself.
Yeah. Make friends.
No response. Even if I was interested, I'm not anymore. With that snotty attitude, your boyfriend is probably miserable being with someone like you. Poor guy.
That's crazy, dude.
And then they finally responded and they said, dude, I'm trying to work right now. You're blowing up my phone. Stop texting me or I'm going to call both your work and the police.
Oh shit.
It's so funny when these nice guys, and this is a very common occurrence,
Yeah.
they'll they'll think that they own you. And sometimes they do kind of own the person, even though it's like really fucked up anyways.
Wait, what
It's
do you like?
They'll be like, haha, they got him. And then it's like, and then they'll say bye or like
Yeah.
goodbye or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's no response to that. And they're like, and they just like keep going for like a long time more. Like they said,
Yeah.
I thought you would be nicer and get it. Forget I texted you. Bye. And then they went on with like 2 more paragraph long texts. And then they got that response.
Oh my gosh.
So absurd. And then there's more.
There's more after she said I called the cops.
Said, I'll call your work and the police. And then he said, my boss won't care.
Oh shit.
Exclamation point, laughing emoji. Go ahead and try. What are the police gonna do? laughing emoji. You're a trip.
Holy shit. She definitely called the cops on him after.
Said, all right, I'm blocking you. Don't ever contact me on this number ever again, or I will make it good with contacting the police. That's the end.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy though.
Yeah. Like, that's so fucking creepy.
What an insane man.
I know, and that's a good...
Yeah, that's dude, imagine, I mean, if he said his boss wouldn't care, I'm thinking maybe he was like, maybe he's friends with his boss, and his boss was like, dude, just like hit up some of the people.
Yeah.
Hit some
Yeah,
people you
for real.
messaged that you thought were
Yeah.
cool or whatever. Oh my God, that's gross. They probably fucking, this place probably is some weird thing where they have like all they have all the numbers like ranked.
Yeah.
And they like take a slip. It's like you
Yeah.
like take a
They
piece
like,
off.
they're like tires in the beginning where they're just like hitting
Sorry,
on...
no, I got Bethany for 4:30.
Yeah,
so,
on, like,
I'm gonna try
women.
her out. Hitting on him.
Yeah, hitting on them, yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
would assume if the boss is okay.
yeah,
with
if
it.
the boss is like... Not,
Maybe he was just saying that because
yeah,
want to
he
get
probably was.
told out.
He probably was just saying that.
Regardless, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
Don't
insane.
reach out to someone like that. That's weird.
Especially, yeah, like, if you're the oil guy, you're the oil guy.
Yeah.
Well, you could try to save her life from like you could manipulate the situation.
You could be like, hey, your oil. I
put water in it.
Yeah, I realized I accidentally put water instead of oil
That's
in your
crazy.
tank. And they're like, oh crap, I'll be right over to fix that. And they're like,
Gotcha.
and it's like, this one's on the house.
Yeah.
Also, here's my personal number. Like, that would be insane, too.
Yeah, that would be insane, but that would be
It'd be a
better.
little bit better,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Because it would be...
But not if they that, well, it wouldn't really make any sense. Maybe they'd be like, hey, I realized I put the wrong one in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
don't know,
It's
but
weird.
that would be a little bit better
Or
by
like-
just rather than just straight hitting her up on
Yeah.
your
Or
work
at least
number.
do it when you're there.
Yeah.
Like, when she's there.
Yeah, like in person.
Don't message her a week later trying to hit on her. Like, at least do it when you see her. You know? I mean, even that's kind of weird because it's like not, you know, you wouldn't expect that. But it makes more sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be surprised as much, though.
Yeah.
That's weird.
There we go. I had to tighten the mic up because it was like every time I put it in position, it would like.
It's kind of confusing because like they go in the different directions.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it fixed up though.
But yeah,
Dope.
so that's that one. I have one more here that I wanted to read.
All right.
I actually haven't read this one yet. I saw this. I was like, I need to get one more. So I looked on Nice Guys, and this was like one of the first ones I saw, and I was like, it looks funny. So this is it. So it starts out with, I guess the girl was saying, hey, sorry, I don't want to keep ignoring you, but I have to be honest. I don't really want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to start drama or anything or any argument, but some of your past behavior looking back, it wasn't the best, and I don't want to be around that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of person to just ghost people, so I wanted to be honest. Completely valid, fair situation, right?
Yeah.
You didn't just ghost them. You explained yourself, and you said, all right, bye. And they said, and it's crazy if you even try to defute something like that. Like, if someone's like, I'm breaking up with you, and you're like, no,
you're not.
No, you're not. Why?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's their decision. They said, I was completely nice to you, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Why the fuck would you follow me and watch me like a stalker then?
Is it the guy or the girl?
That's what the guy said.
Oh.
They said, like I said, I didn't want to start any drama. I've been following you for like a year, lol. I don't use this account anymore. You're texting me. You are the one who has been texting me. And they said, you're watching my stories. That's why I texted you. I saw you looking at my story. You're in a position to judge me. Your behavior is no better.
Oh, shit.
I haven't, they said. This is the girl. I haven't. I might have gone through it automatically, but like you probably saw, I erased my PFP and changed my username since I don't use this account anymore. They said, what was my behavior that you judge and don't want to be a part of? I'm not trying, this is the other person, I'm not trying to judge, just trying to be nice and not randomly ghost you. And then the guy says, if you want to tell me how to improve my behavior, maybe it would help me, and maybe I would agree with you. And
That sounds insane.
The girl said, I'm more than happy to tell you, I just want to be clear that I'm not trying to insult you or make you upset in any way. Fair enough. So far, I mean, he sounds a little crazy, but for even trying to dispute it, but I understand being like, hey, what is it? So I can change and get better.
Yeah.
So I respect
that makes
that.
sense. Yeah.
But I'm assuming he's probably going
Be
to
like, no, you're not breaking up with me. You're going to stay with me.
He's like, oh, that's it? That's probably what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But like, if what he's saying, it depends on how he responds to when she tells him.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's not going to respond well if it's on Nice Guys.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So this is what she said that she didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, where'd it go? Here it is. This is long. How you talked about other women around me was weird looking back at it. I'm not calling you manipulative or abusive in any way, shape, or form, but it felt very weird that you always talked about women negatively around me. The Ukrainian girl who slept at your place was clearly getting uncomfortable with your behavior. The Ukrainian girl who slept at your place
Oh, man.
was clearly getting uncomfortable with your behavior and ignored that. It was unfortunate. It was unfortunately boundary overstepping, in parentheses, and what you told me that isn't the only girl where you accidentally overstepped with boundaries with. I'm not saying you did that intentionally or that mistakes can happen, but I'm just trying to avoid people like that in my life.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Oh, there's more. I also talked to another girl who had apparently also met you. Since I don't know both sides of the story,
crazy.
I'm not going to believe or not believe anything since I'm not in the place to judge that. But she also apparently had a bad experience with you. Like I said, I don't know both sides of the story. And I'm not going to say you're bad or good. But personally, I'm trying to stay away from certain situations. Also, I just replied because I just didn't want to ghost you. I originally just planned to not text you since I didn't want to message and dump you or start drama. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh gosh. Is he?
Here's his response. Wow. Sounds like complete bullshit.
Oh man.
You're the one with the mental illness, and it shows.
Bro, what? That's so crazy. Her response was like really good, and then
Like, I'm not trying to judge you. This is just my
yeah.
conclusion I've came to because I'm trying to avoid this type of situations in my life right now.
Yeah. And he's like, "Wow, you have a mental illness, and it shows."
And also, that's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah.
And they said, I was real and good to you and tried to be your friend. And you're fake and backstabbed me. Typical insert city name. You guys suck out there. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Man.
And they said, hey, it's fine that you're upset, but no need to become insulting. I just tried to give you feedback since that's what you asked for. Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally asked for it.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Bro,
Like,
that's crazy. He came out. His response was like out of the gate, like you have a mental illness, and it really shows that.
and also, you suck because you're from the city.
Yeah,
So fuck you.
every one of you suck.
Every one of you New Yorkans. I don't know.
Yeah,
New Yorkians. Is that what they call them?
New
York. Is it? What's the plural of New York?
New York's.
Newark.
I don't know. New York. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is. A flock of New York. Flock of New York.
Yeah,
New Yorkies. I don't
New
know.
Yorkies.
Flock of New Yorkians.
New Yorkians on the subway.
All right, you want to do your?
All right, let's get into Riders
Whoa!
Oh,
Stop
shit.
clipping so hard. It sounds terrible.
Let's get into Riders recap.
Riders market
Recap. All right.
Riders Market recap.
So we're gonna get into it after this
Little song.
but today we're gonna okay. Oh wow. Okay, there we go. It ended.
We need to get a better song for that.
Okay, so today in Riders Market Recap, I'm gonna walk you through the mass sell-off that was on Monday. This past Monday. By the time. Oh wait, this is gonna be so
This
next.
is coming out.
Yeah.
This sad like a week from where we're filming this.
Okay,
It
so
was last week, I guess.
okay, all right. So last week, the intense sell-off that happened. Oh shit, the sun's like glaring right in
I
my
know, I
fucking eye. Okay,
Need to get
so
curtains up there.
yeah.
We're gonna try
So-
out this segment. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I think we can hone it in.
Yeah.
and make
We'll
something
hone it in
interesting.
because I've only done this like one other time, really. So that
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You did do it before.
I did it like
Long time
in
ago.
May or something like that. It was like
back when
months.
we had the handhelds.
Yeah, back when we had the the couch and the fucking mics,
Yeah.
handheld mics. But anyway, so the massive sell-off.
Mm-hmm.
So the Dow tumbled, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is like all the industrial stocks. It's kind of like the S&P 500, but for like
Industrial stocks. What does that entail?
like utility companies, like so
Okay.
like power companies,
Yeah, electric
and
stuff.
yeah, electric stuff.
Okay.
The Dow tumbled at 1,000 points, while the S&P 500 lost 3% of its
Gee.
like value, just in that like one kind of day, and then it had its worst day. The S&P 500 had its worst day since 2022.
Dang.
2022, so that's like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I actually listened to the Daily, which is
Mhm.
the financial podcast I listen to on Spotify, and he said
It
that
was called like the rundown or something.
oh yeah, that's called the run. It's like two
At least like the New York Times news
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, but the rundown, the guy on there, he said that it was its worst day since September of 2022. So that didn't include it when I saw when I was like researching and
Mm-hmm.
kind of looking into it. But so yeah, worst day since 2022, and the reason for that was because the labor data that came out like Monday.
What was it?
Yeah,
Unemployment was
yeah, the
high.
unemployment was pretty high. It was like, shit, I forgot the numbers, but I think it was like 240 to 255,000 people filed for unemployment, which was a lot more than Wall
expected.
Street was. Wall Street was expecting like 234,000
Oh man.
people to file for unemployment. So
And wasn't it something like the rates weren't cut? Or
yeah,
something
and yeah, that's
why the
yeah, that's-
market fell.
yeah, that's one part of it, because everyone on Wall Street thinks that the Fed's been waiting too long to cut rates, but they're
Mm-hmm.
signaling that they're going to cut rates probably in the September meeting, which
Okay.
they could do an emergency cut. They did that in COVID.
What does that entail?
That
That's just
means
like where they're
that
like,
means
we gotta
like-
cut now.
Yeah. That means like
Me
really-
when I need to lose weight, I need to cut now.
yeah. It's like pretty much like where they can like cut interest, where the Federal Reserve can cut interest rates like whenever they want, or when it feels like it's absolutely necessary and they can't wait till September. But I think they're gonna just wait till September. There hasn't been anything entailing that they're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was part of it. Was that they didn't cut rates? It was because they didn't cut rates, or it was because of the unemployment, or both?
it was both, kind of. So it was mostly because of the unemployment numbers, because people were feeling that the economy was gonna come to a slowdown, pretty much, but that hasn't happened yet.
Was the rate cutting supposed to happen in response to the unemployment?
I don't
those
think
two
so.
are unrelated
I think those things are two unrelated things.
Because I just don't understand completely how this whole thing works.
But
I think I get.
Yeah. So the unemployment, it was just like people thought that it was gonna slow the economy because a lot of people were out of a job more than everyone was expecting. So that's also why, and also because Wall Street thinks that the Fed's been waiting too long to cut the rates.
Well, weren't they supposed to cut them like a while ago? And
people thought they were going to cut them in. I think it was.
I remember when I was.
I forgot the last.
They were talking about how they were going to cut them soon, and I don't know if they.
I think the last Fed meeting was like in June, or it was some in the past couple of months, where that's where they thought they were going to cut rates, but they left them unchanged, and then they left them unchanged again. So now we have to wait till September.
I gotcha.
They'll most likely cut them in September because. Oh yeah, and also the tech stock sell-off on Monday was also pretty fierce with Nvidia, the big, big giant chip.
Big old.
Dude, they tumbled 6.4% on Monday.
Time to buy.
And then, honestly, it was kind of a good time to buy. But then Apple fell 4.8%. And you know who Warren Buffett is, right?
He sold his shares.
Yeah, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. He sold.
Who is Warren Buffett? What does he do?
Warren Buffett is he's a finance guy on Wall Street. He's the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, which is like I think it's like a big hedge fund type thing, which means.
So if he sells his stocks, that means like he probably knows something.
Yeah, he knows. And dude, they were
probably.
No, he was just selling half of his stake based on what the market was doing.
I gotcha.
But
that's crazy though. That's like, I guess, how much does he own? Do you know?
It was like a couple hundred. It was like 244 billion.
He owned that much?
Yeah. After he sold off the half of his stake in Apple.
How much money does he have?
I'll get to that in a sec. It's a lot of money, but I'm not going to get to his net worth. But I'm going to get to something else that's crazy in a minute.
Okay.
So after Apple, another stock noticeably was down with Tesla Motors. Was down like 4.2%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. Here I'm fast forwarding like to Friday pretty much. So today or not the day before.
Yesterday.
So the reason the stock market rallied on August 9th, better than expected on unemployment. It bounced back up on Friday because.
So it's going down like all week and then it bounced up.
Yeah, it bounced up. Unemployment numbers. I guess another report came out Friday, or I think it was Thursday.
They're already better.
They're better than expected. So that made the market like feel good again.
If unemployment is low, if unemployment is high, does that mean it's easier to get a job because like that means there's more jobs available, or does that mean that there's it's harder to get a job because people aren't hiring?
It's hard. I think it could be both. It could be like unemployment is high, so that either could mean like companies aren't doing too well and they're laying people off.
Like for example, where I used to work. Their unemployment is very high there, and they can't find people at all.
Speaking of that, actually, I was looking for like part-time jobs here, and I saw Gabe's twice.
I bet.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. But I saw like cashier, backroom person. But
yeah, like for example, their unemployment is very high, and for that reason, they're gonna hire as many people as they possibly can because they are very understaffed. But I guess somewhere like UPS, like where you're trying to work, unemployment might be high there too, but that might be just because they're laying people off because they can't afford to pay for them right now. Yeah. Kind of. Am I getting that right?
That's,
So it depends on the company,
like,
sort of?
Yeah, it depends on the company. It also depends on what kind of sector.
Either way, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing if unemployment's high, but like depending on the sector, like private sector, which is like UPS, they're a private company. Public is like the government. And actually, I saw this chart recently. I wish I kind of had it with me so I could show you. But there's a big drop in private sector, like applicants, and there's a rise, like by a lot. I don't know, like 20% maybe, a rise of like federal and like government applicants, because government jobs are way more secure than being in the private sector, because private sector they can lay you off. pretty much whenever they want.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
the government jobs won't lay you off at all unless they absolutely have to. Like that's the only way. There's
Gotcha.
no more work coming through for this government
Mhm.
job. They'll lay you off, but they'll keep you like regardless.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Interesting.
So
What made the market bounce back?
So unemployment eased worries, which means it was like unemployment like went down a little bit, which it like made the market not worry about it. And the S&P jumped to 2.3% on Friday.
How much did it go down before?
It went down. Like
9%,
3%. So it almost gained it.
Dang.
Okay, so for its
it
best,
goes fast.
yeah, I know for real. The S&P
Wait, in
jumped.
one day it did 2%.
Yeah, 2.3%. Yeah.
Dang. So it went down 3% and then it shot back up 2% in a day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So for its best day since 2022, and it shaved off all but 0.5% of its losses from what was
Wait,
a
so it
brutal
had its
start to
worst
the
day
week.
since 2022 and then it had its best day since
Yeah.
2022?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a fact here about treasury yields. They're just like short-term kind of like bonds that the government hands out. It's like the most secure thing in investing.
Okay.
So they climbed. The bonds went up because investors are feeling better, less worried about the economy since it shows less workers filing for unemployment now.
Oh, wow.
And then Warren Buffett.
How would that change so much in a week?
I don't. It's
Less
just
than a week, like
so
5
like.
days. they're like, guys. I know that the unemployment just came out. It was really high.
Yeah.
But it's only been 5 days, and we've actually
The market
we're
changes
good
so
now.
much.
So
like,
you don't even have to worry.
yeah, so many like reports come out like in such short a time
Mm-hmm.
that it just changes like every day.
Dang.
And so Warren Buffett owns more
goat.
short term. Yeah, the goat.
I don't know.
greatest
I don't know
of all
anything
time.
about him. He might be a terrible guy, and I don't want to tell him.
No, he's a good guy.
good guy.
He owns.
He's a billionaire though.
Yeah, he's a billionaire,
He
but
might not be a great guy, but he's like
he's better than most.
okay.
I would say he's better than most. He
I think
has
most billionaires have to cut some ethical corners to get.
Yeah, so like the reason I think he's a good guy is because most of his Berkshire Hathaway shares got put in a trust and they're going to like charities that I guess he picked or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
charity. He's good then.
Yeah, he's good.
He's like Mr. Beast. He does charity, so he's good.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't film it. So
Oh yeah, true.
anyways,
But he talks about it to make people think he's a good person.
I mean, I've only heard him talk about it like once.
I see.
When someone asked him about like what's going to happen like when you're gone. Yeah, his friend Charlie Munger died recently because he was like old. Like they both ran Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, Susan Wojcicki died. The old CEO of YouTube.
Oh damn.
Yeah, apparently she had she was battling cancer.
Yeah.
So rip Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah.
The goat. She did ran YouTube for quite a long time.
Yeah.
She's the one who removed the dislikes.
Oh nice.
So I forgive you, Susan. I forgive you. I wasn't happy about that, but
Yeah.
I forgive you now that
Yeah.
you're gone. You know, we can let bygones be bygones.
Yeah. So the last thing I have, Warren Buffett owns more short-term treasury bills than the Federal Reserve, which he owns 2.34.
Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway owns 234.6 billion versus the Federal Reserve has
Is that
195
dollars,
billion.
or that's how many he owns?
That's dollars.
Okay. Shit.
And the Federal Reserve has 195 billion short-term treasury bills on its balance sheet.
Whoa.
So Warren Buffett kind of owns like more.
Is he a trillionaire? He sounds like he's close.
I mean, he's close, but he's not a
Let me
trillionaire.
Google his net worth.
His net worth is it's a couple
Give
billion.
me a guess. A couple billion. He said. Didn't you say he had a couple things that were 200 billion?
Well, I'm saying like in terms of 100, like a couple 100 billion.
Okay.
I would assume with his like shares.
gonna
and then,
guess
like everything else.
700 billion.
Okay. All right.
It might be high. I don't know.
I should have
Net
put that
worth.
in this. Now that I think about it, I
Net
did.
worth of Warren Buffett. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Only 136.1 billion.
Okay.
Wait, how did he have like 200 billion
Well,
dollars in?
Well, he's investing in Berkshire Hathaway. Like, look up how much money Berkshire Hathaway has on hand. That's how much Warren Buffett is playing with in the stock market and other investments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not all his
Yeah.
money. It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
his
it's
investment.
yeah, it's not
account
all
kind
of his
thing.
money. He's investing for other people.
Okay, that makes more sense. Oh wait, sorry, the thing stopped recording.
How much
Okay, that
money
makes a lot
Berkshire-
more sense. I was very confused. I was like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's not doing this like by himself.
I was thinking, how does he have $500 billion? That's crazy. And still, 100 billion is a lot. What's crazy is when I saw 130 billion, I thought, oh, that's all. That's it. Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Warren Buffett's pretty loaded.
Yeah, dude, imagine having $100 billion. That's fucking crazy. I'm just thinking about this now. I mean, how you're good.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit. This is all like I've never really thought about like what it would be
dude,
like.
oh my gosh.
What?
Guess how much Berkshire Hathaway's net worth is?
1 trillion.
You're close, actually.
1.5 trillion.
Hold on, let me just say it. Berkshire Hathaway's net worth is $929.99 billion.
Damn, nice.
So, I mean, they have a lot of money to play with.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure,
Dude,
they have a lot of money.
Think about being a billionaire right now. If you had $100 billion,
Bro.
that's $1 million. Let's see, that'd be $1,000 million for 1 billion.
That's
that times
crazy.
100, so that's like $100,000 million basically.
That's fucking
That's
insane.
a weird way to say that, but
Yeah.
that's like if you had $1 million 100,000 times. I think.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't-
quick
yeah.
math, so it could be wrong. That's a lot
Yeah.
of fucking money. Imagine how would the hell would you spend any of it?
You couldn't.
I mean, invest, I guess,
yeah.
but like.
I mean, you're just making it back.
Yeah, it's just like I guess you can just play around with it at that point.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna like
You.
toss some money over
Yeah.
here, just completely change the market.
I mean, for
I'm
real.
gonna toss like 20 billion over into Apple and make everyone invest.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone has $100 billion and they invest 20 billion in something, I would assume that the market would probably shoot up, right?
Probably. I mean,
Everyone would be like, oh shit, this guy's investing.
Yeah.
He probably knows something. Let's all invest.
I mean,
and then you just sell when everyone's like a pump and dump, but you don't have to
This-
say anything.
this is how much Berkshire Hathaway stock is. It's like $600-something thousand.
Yeah, wow.
And it's down like 0.21% too.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's like apparently.
Wait, is that like people invest like it's like an index fund?
yeah.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then
Kinda.
People like Warren Buffett are like going through and
Yeah. they're-
investing in different stocks to grow the index fund,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
But you can.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. So Berkshire Hathaway actually. So you can, because no one can afford, like, not everyone can afford like $650,000 per share. Obviously.
Right. So you can buy like half of it.
Well, there's an A, which that's the A stock. That's almost $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
The B stock, which is, I think it's the same thing, same investments, obviously way less expensive, but I don't think you have voting rights because there's certain shares that you have to buy to have voting rights. I don't think you have voting rights with the B share, but you still get to invest in Berkshire Hathaway for way less money, and it's all the same stocks inside of it. So yeah.
Okay, actually, I just realized something.
Yeah.
So before we went to Montana, which we'll talk about Montana here in a minute.
Yeah.
I was setting up this thing because I had to pay my mom for Vid Summit, which we'll talk about Vid Summit too. But I was setting this thing where I was trying to pay my mom for the plane tickets to go to Texas for Vid Summit.
Oh yeah.
And when I was doing that, we were setting up like my Cash App so I could
Yeah.
send a certain amount of money and everything.
Yeah.
And she made it so I can invest in stocks actually.
Oh, nice.
So if you wanted to, if we both have like a savings over the next couple months, maybe
Yeah.
we could start doing what we were talking about, which is like
yeah.
we could both invest $100 in like a stock. Like we both pick a different stock, and then we maybe or something like that, and then we like compare every week and see where it's
Yeah,
at.
I'm
think that'd
down.
be fun.
Yeah. I just gotta save for a while because I'm like broke right now.
Yeah. Me too. I have probably
I'm broke.
I think I have less than $100
Yeah.
to my name, including savings.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty broke right now.
Not that broke, but I don't have a lot left.
Before I continue with that whole tangent, that was a good segment. I think we'll try it again. Are you gonna do this weekly or?
I mean, yeah,
monthly
might as
or-
well.
Yeah, might as well try
Yeah.
it. If you have news to bring, then go for it.
I'll just like
I'll look on it. We can after this pod actually we can look on Epidemic Sound and try to find like a song that we can.
Yeah,
use.
that'll be good. That'll be good for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well. Yeah. So let's talk about some stuff. Otherwise.
Oh yeah.
I am broke. I had probably $3,000
Wow.
in my account. I had $2,100 in my savings, and I had $1,000 in my spendings. I
Yeah.
was the richest I've ever been. Literally, like every time I
Yeah.
get the richest I've ever been, I literally always spend all of it like that. Like
Yeah.
last time I was rich. Not rich, but last
Yeah.
time I was like had that much money in my account was right before I bought my MacBook.
Yeah.
Because I had just gotten paid from my last paycheck at the place I used to work, and I got my YouTube paycheck, the first one, which was only $700. So the thing is, I had just gotten my paycheck of like a couple thousand, and then I had a couple sponsors and stuff. So I had $3,100 ish to my name, and then so we've been hiring Zachary Colmenero. On the Zach Attack on the podcast. I pay him for thumbnails, shorts, and now we're actually gonna start paying him for the intro, which you should have seen on this episode. Actually,
Oh wow, this episode's gonna have the intro.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
Yeah.
so. I'm gonna try to do that. So yeah, I pay him for a lot of different stuff. Basically, this month I had to pay him $450. I was good. I was like, sure, I can do that. I had the money. I just got paid or whatever.
Yeah.
So I paid him that $450, gone just like that. And then I was like, oh, I need to buy some merch because Cody Co got canceled. So I bought this Drew Gooden shirt. I got a YM8 shirt. I got actually the other day I also bought a Tom Segura shirt at the show.
Wow.
And I got what else did I get? Oh, a press published shirt, like a Colin and Samir shirt. And I got all that. So that was probably like another $100 ish,
Damn, man.
maybe more. And
That's
then
crazy.
that night I was like, that's the neighbor. They're working on their
I was like, we gotta go.
it sounded like a door. So the neighbors
Please open up.
doing construction. No,
Yeah.
they so I was it sounds crazy. You
Yeah,
guys
it
probably can't
does.
hear it. Someone's just like anyways. So I paid Zach, then I did that. It was probably $500 gone just like that.
Wow.
Then I was like, oh crap, Vid Summit tickets are rising. No,
Yeah.
actually before that, it was like I was like, shoot, okay, I need to get all of this Vid Summit stuff figured out. It's like a month away. I need to like pay for it already. So
You're really
I know
doing
prices
it. Yeah.
are getting high, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I was like looking. Me and my mom found a place where we can stay, so I paid for that, or I paid for the deposit of that, which was like I think $30 or something like that. I don't know. And then I also had to pay for plane tickets, which I went ahead and did. Boom, $900 more gone, just like that. That's over $1,400 gone all of a sudden.
Oh wait, I did the math on like everything because when you were figuring it out, it was like 2,000 something.
Yeah, I'll get to that. So like, okay, boom, $1,400 gone, including the
Yeah.
Zach payment and everything else. Then, I was when we were in Montana, which we'll talk about the Montana trip here in a minute.
Yeah.
When we were in Montana, Zach texted me and he's like, "Hey, Vid Summit tickets are rising. You might want to go ahead and buy them." And I was like, "Okay." So I went. $895 gone. Boom. Ouch. There's 2,300 actually, because I'm including like Zach payment stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's 2,300 I've spent now for my 3,100 that I had in my account. So I'm getting a little low. Then I come back here and my mom's like, or I was like, hey, I want to just go ahead and pay you for the rest of the Airbnb so I don't have to worry about it. She was like, okay. So I paid her another $360. And then one thing, I got to buy this and that and just random little various expenses.
Yeah.
Now I'm at less than $100 to my name. So
Yeah.
goes quick.
It does. It
But hey,
does.
Vid Summit is a business expense. I think.
Oh yeah.
It's I'm gonna be learning about stuff like about YouTube, and I'm gonna be networking with other creators. It certainly
Oh yeah.
helps my business, so it is a business expense. So it's a write off, which is good, but it does hurt still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't wait to get paid. I got July paycheck coming in at the end of August, like right before Vid Summit, which is thank God. And then I should have like a brand deal or two also coming in. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice. It'll be nice to have money again. But right now I have to wait like a month until I get paid, and I have
man.
less than $100 in my name.
That's
So I'm a little scared, but I'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, but okay, let's talk about Montana. a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
Montana. Let's talk about it.
It was fun. Oh, that's where some of my expenses went too. I bought like
Oh,
a
yeah.
monster in the airport.
And yeah.
Oh, that monster was so good, dude.
Dude, that monster was so good when we got to the.
Oh yeah,
our
you tried
airport.
the OG flavor. What'd you think?
The OG flavor. Oh shit! I keep on getting. I don't know. The OG flavor is like good. I like it.
Honestly, yeah.
It's
The
pretty
first time I
good.
tried it, I was like, "What is this? It tastes like weird bubblegum acid."
I didn't taste that.
You didn't taste bubblegum?
No.
A little
I
bit?
tasted like. I don't know what I tasted. It was good though.
Yeah.
So,
but
and-
the second time I tried it, I think I saw someone at a show with it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I want that!" And then I got it. And
Yeah.
I just can't. Well, I haven't been drinking it since we got back. I don't
Oh,
drink
yeah,
it when
yeah.
I'm by myself at home or anything.
Yeah, because
I
then
don't
you
have a
would.
secret stash anywhere, and you can't prove it.
I'll look around tonight.
But I fucking love it. Like, I know it's bad.
Yeah.
I would take a sponsored monstership. A sponsored monstership? What the fuck? A monster sponsorship.
Yeah.
a sponsor monstership.
Oh shit.
That on a shirt. No, I would totally take a sponsor. Oh fuck! I almost did it again. I would totally take a monster sponsorship.
Yeah.
If they wanted to sponsor this podcast, get a little monster fridge.
Oh shit, that would be
Oh.
so good.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's not gonna happen though. Not anytime soon, anyways. Even though I know it's bad, like I love the drink still. I still stand behind the drink and I would buy it.
I only drink it really when I'm like when we're going on like a road trip or like waking up early or staying up all night.
I only drink it if we're going on a plane or a road trip or I'm out. Usually I'll drink it on vacation just because when I'm at home I drink the energy drinks that I buy and and so I just drink those, and plus they're better for me, and I like to do that on a consistent basis. The Monster is kind of like a treat to me now. I'm trying to treat it like a treat because I used to get them every day. I don't want to do that anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Now I buy these in bulk and it's cheaper and it's better for me and everything, of course.
Oh yeah.
But
that's so funny.
When I have a Monster, it makes me very happy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
like just the idea, like. Because you were here, I bought a Monster because we were staying up all night before. Which, by the way, terrible idea.
Oh yeah, terrible idea.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun.
It was fun. It's fun to do it every couple of years.
Yeah, we were going to Montana at like our plane. We had to leave the house at like 3:30 a.m. basically, and I was like, well, fuck. I mean, might as well just stay up all night and just do that. And so we did that.
It was fun.
I chugged a Monster. It was so good. We watched Borat, which holy shit, that movie is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy movie.
Borat's
good
insane.
Movie.
Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it before. It's fucking mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
But I mean, I think it's all in good fun. I wasn't offended by it or anything.
Yeah.
But maybe someone is. I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah.
Good.
It was good.
Good movie. I want to watch the other one. I think there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2.
But we stayed up all night.
Yeah,
we did. We managed to do it.
Honestly, it was cool because we had just like Xbox playing.
We ordered
some Chinese food.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was good.
Chinese food.
I kind of felt like crap after a little bit.
Yeah, I ate an entire serving of
I don't know
General Tso's chicken.
That. I can't.
Love me some General Tso's chicken.
I mean, it's good. I just can't eat it all in one sitting. It just makes me feel disgusted. Like I think I was here one time when you guys got that chicken, or we did, and I ate the whole thing. I just felt like shit afterwards. I was like, just eat half of it.
Speaking of eating things, I want to talk about how I've been tracking calories again.
Oh yeah,
and fitness things. I've been stepping up my fitness goals, trying to hit 800 calories instead of 400 a day, like move wise.
Oh okay. I was like,
yesterday.
wait, you're not gonna have a lot to eat if you're trying to only eat 800.
No. Yeah, no. I mean like burn 800 calories.
Maybe
a
like
day.
a ham sandwich and some chips.
Yeah, for real. Exactly. Like I literally had a bowl of cereal and I think it was 500 calories this morning. So
that's
like,
crazy.
It'd be rough, yeah. But no, I want to talk about that, but we can talk about Montana first and then get into the whole fitness
sounds
thing.
good.
So yeah, we ate all that. We watched Borat, watched some or we played some Fortnite, I think it was.
Yeah, we played some Fort.
Just kind of hung out for a bit. Then we left. I was pretty fucking tired, but we did it.
Oh yeah.
We made it to the airport.
We made it
to my dad's girlfriend's house, and then we all got in the truck and went to the airport. And we actually got there before they opened the gates.
Yeah.
So we were able to get in pretty early. Got to our plane plenty of time. I bought a Monster. At first, I walked in and I was, dude, the unimaginable joy I felt just getting closer and closer to that Monster. It's kind of fucking scary how much joy it brings.
Yeah.
I bought a Monster for that night because I knew I was going to try to stay up all night, so I wanted to buy a Monster to drink. I put that thing in the fridge, and all day I was I was giddy. It's crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
And I have more examples of this throughout the trip in Montana.
I bet you do. I know you do because I saw you looking at them in that grocery store.
Yeah. Oh, if you guys didn't see on Instagram, well, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So we got there. The store was closed at the airport, and I was like,
oh yeah,
I have to wait till we get all the way to like Charlotte to drink a Monster. Fuck. And then they opened it right before we left. I'm like, yeah. So I went in there and bought a Monster. I just stole it. No, I'm just kidding. I bought it. It was like $5. Not a $9 Monster like I've bought before, so it wasn't too bad. Drank that thing down. So happy. So happy. My can of joy. And then it emptied. And then I got sad. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Dakota, that's not good if that's true.
I'm just kidding.
Are you though?
The can of joy, it's gone. What am I going to do with my life?
I don't know.
Only a part. No, but I enjoyed it. We got on a plane. We went to Charlotte, and then we went to Chicago, right?
Yeah,
On the way
Chicago.
there.
Yeah, Chicago.
I slept a little bit on the way to Charlotte, from Charlotte to Chicago. I was dozing off like this. I was like, I was like just like listening to something and just like kind of trying to doze off. I probably got a 15-minute power nap on that flight.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I swear landing in a plane is never not scary. Never not. Like it's always scary to me, anyways, because it's just so loud. And it gets progressively louder. Like you land, and it's like, and then it's like, oh shit. And then they go, and you just hear, and it just gets louder and louder the whole time. I just like put my AirPods in both and just like blast the music as loud as I can and just try not to think about it. Like hold on, but it's like,
oh man,
and the place starts going,
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, and then I hear something fall in the background. I was like, oh god. And dude, that one plane, that puddle jumper on the way back, holy crap, when we were taking off, that whole thing was in the back, and I was like, shit, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. And then we landed, and it was like, I was scared, dude.
Yeah,
planes are scary. I mean, they're not. They're statistically more
safer. They're safer.
But shit, that was kind of frightening.
Yeah. Yeah. Landing on planes, I always
hate landing.
Yeah, they always, Mine just sent a picture of the weather in there. It feels like 111 in South Carolina where she is.
Damn.
Yeah.
But we made it to Montana.
Yeah.
My family there is awesome.
Yeah, your family is cool.
Shout out Grace, Ian, Keith, Jacob, Orion. Yeah. Shout out all the Montana. There's a lot of them, so I don't I can't. I know all their names, but I just, for some reason, don't off the top of my head on this moment.
Yeah.
If I saw them, I'd be like, hey, other Emmy, there you go. I couldn't think of my last name for some reason. I don't know. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out all those people. They're probably not watching, but shout out. They're a very cool,
they're
fun
cool.
group. We went thrifting. We went on a hike one day. The day before we went on a hike, though, we went shopping at the store, and Ryder videoed me like looking at the monsters. And we posted it on the Instagram story. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, by the way. We post things on there. I posted a really funny post of me looking at a monster can, and it was like, I wish I hope I find someone that looks at me like Dakota looks at his monster. It's like me like creepily looking at a monster, and then Ryder like took a picture of me taking that picture, and I uploaded that one too. It's fucking golden.
Great. Yeah, it's golden for sure.
I love it. It's fun over there on the Bad People Instagram. So be sure to follow us.
The Bad People Instagram is entertaining.
The link tree is in the description, by the way. If you guys didn't know that, we got links to where you can look us up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, YouTube, also over like stuff like Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. So go definitely check us out over there on the link tree in the description. But anyways, I had a good time in Montana. Oh, the day before the hike though, I was looking at it and I was like, shit, I want the monster. I mean, I'm gonna work. We had to wake up like pretty damn early, like 4 a.m. to go to this Glacier National Park hike that we were going to go to, because it's like free before, what was it? Free before 6.
Yes. Your dad was going.
He was going.
Yeah.
He was going. But, so I was like, I'm gonna need an energy drink for sure. I didn't have any other thing.
Yeah, I didn't
have like Starbucks coffees or whatever, but I didn't really like that. So I liked it, but I didn't. It was like 60 milligrams of caffeine. It's not enough. It's not enough.
For me, it is.
But the monster was good.
Oh yeah, monster.
So I got that. I bought that, dude. Okay, I can wake up at any time. If you tell me, well, when you wake up, you get a monster, I'll wake up. It could be 1 a.m. I'd wake up.
Oh my gosh, Dakota.
I hear a creak in the floor. I'm up at 1 a.m. if someone says there's a monster. You could go into my room. Dude, I should just make my alarm. You got a monster waiting for you. I'd be like, all right, let's go. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Where are we going? Dude, I swear, I can. If I hear my alarm go off, I...
Oh, Dakota, what the hell?
Yay, I want my monster. Yay. And then it runs out, and I go, my life is over.
What the hell?
I need to. I go. No, but I was very excited when I got that monster.
I bet you were.
So good. But yeah, then we drove in the dark. It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Just because my dad was like kind of rushing a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, hike was good. We couldn't go to the top. It was fucking busy.
Yeah, it was
Even
busy.
At 6 a.m.
Yeah,
it was
6,
packed.
7, whatever it was. It was really busy.
But it was still, we got some great pictures. I posted them on my Instagram. If you guys want to check them out, I think Redditor posted some on his Instagram.
Oh yeah, I
too.
posted I thought I could post 20 pictures, but I remember I actually for Colorado I took so many pictures. I posted 215 posts, like 2 separate posts.
Did you do that this time too?
No,
You just posted one.
yeah, I just posted one.
But on the Bad People account, we have the ability to post 20 pictures on Instagram. But on my account, I only have 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is going on there. It's like Instagram doesn't roll out, like, I mean, this happens to other, like on YouTube, this happens too.
Yeah.
But like, they don't roll out the features to all accounts at the same time. Yeah. It's annoying because like, I can look on my Instagram feed and see someone post 20 pictures and I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I can't do that. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Weird.
But yeah, do you have anything to add about Montana?
Not really. It was fun to meet like your
Highlights?
family down there. I don't
They're
remember.
very
I
fun.
guess your aunt came here a long time ago when my dad was living here, I guess. I don't remember.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember that. I remember
Because
she came down a couple years ago when one of her kids was going to go to Virginia Tech, but
yeah,
I don't know if you met her then or not.
I don't know. She said she met me at some point, but it's been years. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice meeting your family. Nice scenery. It was cool going thrifting. I actually kind of enjoyed that.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, I saw some
a
pretty
shitty
cool
watch
stuff.
that
I saw
doesn't
some
work.
camera lenses. I really wanted them, but like I didn't know if they were gonna fit my camera, and I was also broke.
Yeah,
Even a little less than I am now, but still pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But yeah, I got a jacket because I didn't bring a
A
jacket.
watch,
and a nice watch.
an old grandpa watch. That's like, and you said nice watch.
Yeah, it's
it, like
nice.
doesn't work, and it's like really old.
It will work when I
You're
get
like,
a
I just gotta
battery.
replace the band and like the battery and like the whole watch face basically, and just get like a whole new watch.
No, the watch is in great shape. It's just like the band needs to. I need to get another leather strap. I actually
You need to replace the battery.
Yeah, that too. No, here's the
So
thing.
it was a great deal. I got it for $15, but I do have to spend like $50 to repair it.
Here's the other thing though that I realized when I was like, oh yeah, I want to replace the band. It's not like I need to necessarily. It's just like I want to. That's a choice that I am making to be financially ruined.
Of course.
I have to go to a watch store and like hopefully they can like look up like old watches or something because watches. So like this is a 44 millimeter, which means that's what strap it takes, right? So the watch that I bought, it's a Timex. It's a nice one. It's like an old grandpa Timex.
Was it like $15 or something?
No, it was $10.
$10.
So the battery's gonna be 15, maybe 20. So I'm already down like $10 when I put a new battery in it. But
Fire.
the thing is, if I want to replace the strap, while I'm at the shop, I have to ask them if
At
they
the
can.
strap shop.
Yeah, at the watch shop or whatever.
Yo, man, get me strapped up.
Yeah, I gotta see if like they can like figure out what size it is because
It's a pretty small one.
yeah, it's probably gonna be. It's not gonna be any bigger than like a 38 millimeter or 40 but I don't think it's 40. But I have to see like I'm gonna ask them and see if they can like measure it. They probably have some tool that they can measure the watch band with and tell me it's like a 35 millimeter or like 38 or whatever it is.
Right.
So I gotta figure that out before I can like buy a new strap because
Yeah.
it's gonna be a waste of money just like figuring it out.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But I might try to resell it, or if it's working and I put it on my wrist, I might be like, I'll just put it in my drawer, my watch.
Do you have a little like a watch holder thing?
Yeah, I have a case now. 12. I'm gonna try to like fill it up at some point.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you just like have them just in case you like so it goes somewhere nice kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what it's for. And also like in case I'm like, well, my Apple Watch is cool, but I kind of wear it every day, so switch it out maybe one day.
I can't imagine ever taking my Apple Watch off because it tracks all my fitness, and I'm like very particular about numbers and the analytics. And
That's
so,
true.
Like, when I don't see that there's numbers there, it like stresses me out a little bit. Like that week where I didn't have the Apple Watch because it broke.
Oh yeah.
I was like, well, I'm just like living.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Well, like, I mean, honestly, that little watch, like I've seen people where they like back up the Apple Watch a little bit and they put a watch like in front of it. So I might try to do that too.
Put it on the other side too.
Yeah, that's true. I could get this thing called Whoop. I've told you about it before. It pretty much does the same thing. But the battery's longer and I think it's better and it tracks your sleep.
Does it have a face on it?
No, it doesn't have a face. It's literally a band and you check it in the app.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
So then you could wear a watch and it would look like the only watch you're wearing.
Yeah.
But then this would be just a little band and it would track all your fitness.
Yeah, it would. It does the same thing. But I like this
That's
too.
good.
I just like.
How much is a Whoop?
It's expensive. Like everything in this fucking world.
Before we keep going, I want to go pee real quick.
All right, yeah.
I really gotta go.
Oh,
I
shit.
wanna
I gotta
keep going.
entertain these fucking people.
Yeah, you try to yap to him.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, yeah. Just try to yap. I'm gonna go take a whiz.
Okay, guys, so let's talk about how Dakota sucks at everything he does. All right, so no, but so yeah. See, he's gonna. I'll talk shit about Dakota when he like leaves. All right, so yeah, Dakota sucks. Yeah, don't like his YouTube channel. Don't even like doing this podcast or no joke. But yeah, guys, so Dakota's using the bathroom. I'm gonna try to entertain you for like 2 seconds. I don't know if I can or if I will, but I will. So just let us know what you think about this podcast in the comments. And yeah, I don't know what to talk about. So I'm going to. So yeah, Montana was fun. We did a lot of things. We went hiking. We went swimming in this freezing cold lake. That was fucking cold as shit. And I hated it. And yeah. Dakota's back. What do you know, Dakota? Perfect timing. I was running out of ideas. Dude, it was funny. When you left, I was like, let's talk shit about Dakota when he leaves. And then I didn't say anything for like 2 seconds. It's like, I'm not going to talk to you guys because I don't want to, or I will, but I will. And I just talked about the freezing cold lake for like 2 seconds, and you came right back up.
I like it. I didn't wash my hands.
No, that's fine.
We've talked about it before. I didn't wash my hands this time because
There's no reason to.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Here, you want to shake hands?
Yeah, sure.
I peed all.
Oh, shit.
Let me touch it.
Oh, shit.
Let me touch it, please.
Shit.
Okay. Dude, it's fucking hot in here. I turned the temperature
I
down a
know.
little bit. We've been going for a long time. Let's
Yeah.
actually restart the camera real quick.
Oh, yeah. Is it almost like. How long have we been going for?
Oh my gosh.
What?
We've been going for like an hour and 15 minutes.
What the fuck?
I got a little bit more. I think
I mean,
we're going for a little longer.
I guess.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, like
bit longer.
20 minutes.
Yeah, ish. Okay. So
Yeah, I was talking to him about the lake, how it was so cold.
dude,
And
that was cold. I didn't have any caffeine that day.
Oh my gosh.
And I was tired.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't want to jump in. It's going to be so cold. They were like, but I was like, might as well jump in, I guess. I jumped in. Oh.
They were real pressed about us getting in.
They were really. I was
It was
like, after we got in a couple
kinda
times, I was like, I don't want to get any more.
Yeah. No.
But it was nice though. Like I woke up for sure that water.
Oh
was
yeah,
cold.
yeah, yeah.
Do I think it's partially because I've like lost a lot of weight, but like sometimes with things like that, it's like, holy crap, this is cold. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know, all my like all my warmth is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why
My
I'm like,
lipids, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Lipids.
I don't know.
You know, like the fat cells that like keep you
Oh,
warm or whatever.
Maybe.
I think. I don't know.
They're called that.
It's been a while since I've taken biology.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It was cold, but it was nice.
yeah, it was nice.
Flight back, we had this one
Flight
plane
back.
that was, we were going from Dallas to Charlotte, I think it was. And there was this one plane. We were going down to land. And then
Oh,
all of
yeah,
a
that's
sudden,
right.
they just shot up. And they were just like it looked like we were going down. Like it felt like we were about to land because we were really close to the ground. And then all of a sudden, it was, and we just shot right up and just into the clouds like that. And I was just fucking terrified. I looked at my heart rate. I think it was like 120. And I
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
that's
sitting
right,
there.
yeah.
I wasn't even doing it. I wasn't even moving.
That's your resting heart rate. Dakota.
Yeah. In that moment, that was my resting heart rate. And
That's
oh my
crazy.
God, it was
Dude,
scary.
I would love to see you fly in like a fighter jet.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine.
That would be so great. I would love to just see you do it.
Maybe one day when we get this podcast big, we can do like one of those like special episodes that some podcast videos do. And it'll be like, bad people fly a plane.
I'm flying. You're in the back, like
we
screaming.
we take courses and like get our pilot's license just to like film a video where we both fly planes.
That would be actually kind of
That'd be
cool.
crazy.
That would be kind of
I
cool.
don't think I could do it though.
That would be kind of
You
cool.
could fly me.
Yeah, that's what I
Maybe
would
one day
do.
I'll do that. But
That would be actually so cool to do.
that would be really cool actually.
That would be really cool.
It'd be cool. But we apparently what happened was like because of the weather and all
Yeah.
this, there was a backup. There was traffic.
Oh yeah, there was
And
traffic. For
so
sure.
we had to like circle the airport for like 20 minutes, and then we barely made our flight. Like it was tight. It was tight. We had like a few minutes before it started boarding when we got there, but it was like we already kind of had to run. It was.
Oh
tight.
yeah, it was tight
for sure.
for sure. Yeah, and also like, because I was like looking, because I had the window seat on the other side, and I was looking. Our plane was circling. There was literally like, if you look straight out, there's like 2 little flashing lights that were planes that were also circling with us. So yeah,
Fun
Yep.
times.
Yeah, fun times.
Oh, new TMG episode dropped.
Oh yeah, did you watch it?
TMG, if you guys don't know, it's Cody Ko and Noel Miller's podcast.
Yeah.
Cody Ko recently got exposed for doing some bad stuff. Go watch my video about that. But Cody Ko stepped down
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, he announced that he's stepping down from the podcast to not, to continue the success of the podcast. Noel's taking over.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, we're going to post this week. Wednesday came along is when they usually post. No episode. I was like, shit, I guess they're not posting. And then they did. It was like Friday at like midnight.
Oh, wow.
Literally like at 12.
Damn.
I got a notification and I was like, oh shit. Cause I like try to subscribe and turn on notifications again. Cause I was like, I got to know when this drops. I want to see it. Like I need to see what Noel's going to say. And he opened it up and it was, I feel like, actually, you want me to play it?
Yeah, play it.
I'm worried a little bit that my bias of as a big fan of the show is coming out, and that's partially why I am accepting this response.
Yeah.
But I honestly think, all things considered, it's a pretty solid response. Let me play it.
Let me listen as an unbiased fan.
Yeah. So you know the whole situation.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why
It's
isn't
not
it
connected.
coming through?
Okay.
It should be coming through the mics. Here, I'll just play it into the mic. Okay, this is what he said.
What's up, everybody? Before we start this episode, I want to start by saying thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. And the reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. And at this point, really, the thing I have to focus on is how to move forward. Which leads me to say, I want to thank everyone as well that just sent me messages of support, just directly to me. That has been just very motivating and reassuring, not just for me, but for everyone at the studio. That's kind of given us the energy we needed to, take the first step back. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. And so this episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. It's actually kind of a crazy story. We flew to West Virginia, drove through a creek bed, hiked half a mile with the gear to film with the guest. And it turned out to be just a great story overall. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set. And that's kind of the plan. Again, I just want to thank you all. You have supported me for years, almost a decade, and you've supported this studio for years, and we all fully intend to give you what you've given us for so long. That part is not going to stop.
So,
What do you think, as an unbiased listener?
as an unbiased fan of TMG,
Or not fan? You're not really a fan.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's why you're unbiased.
Yeah. So, it's kind of crazy they wouldn't let him speak about it.
It might be because
But-
Cody still probably owns the part
Yeah.
of the company. He built it from.
Yeah.
They built it together.
Yeah, they probably split it up 50-50 or whatever they did. But
I assume either he's a silent partner with them or he's just no longer a part of it at all.
yeah.
They didn't really say, of course, but it
Yeah.
sounds like he's not really able to legally either say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe he just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He's been friends with Cody for 10 years probably.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. I understand not, wanting or what is he supposed to say otherwise? Also
Yeah.
he's just gonna say it's wrong. I don't support. Of course he doesn't support it. I don't think he does. I don't know. What do you think?
So this is what I think. I think that it's not surprising that he couldn't really speak about it,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. And I think it's good that he's just kind of going. He's kind of overhauling the set and
Yeah.
kind of putting it where he wants it to go, which is good.
I feel like all things considered is probably the best he could do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it is too. So I think it's a good response. Maybe it's not that great of a response, but I think it's a good response in the circumstances that he's in,
Mm-hmm.
with trying to move it forward and not really trying to. I don't know. It's kind of hard, really.
It is hard, and
It's
I'm personally. Not even gonna lie. When I saw this,
Yeah.
I watched the episode. I watched it. It's a good episode. They didn't talk about it at all, really. It
That's
was
good.
he went out. He talked to this guy who
Yeah.
makes TikTok videos where he lives in the woods basically, and he went out to his place and
Oh, nice.
filmed a podcast in the woods with him. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was a good episode. They did a little tour around his place too at the end.
Yeah.
And I resubscribed to TMG Studios. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
The paid subscription.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to know if he was gonna talk about it behind the paywall, the bonus.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta know. Is he gonna say something there? clicked on it, and it was like the title was "Witnessing a Hit Piece," and I was like, "What the hell?" He was talking about apparently he was on the plane when RFK, the whole thing about the bear.
Oh yeah,
RFK was in front of him,
that's crazy.
or like someone in his team was
Yeah.
at least, and they like were like talking about they're about to drop a hit piece on him. You gotta
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah,
It was crazy,
See,
but,
like,
but I don't know.
and also,
yeah,
it's like you want to talk about because obviously that stuff is bad. No one
Yeah.
should do it. No one should sleep with a 17-year-old that's like 25.
25, yeah.
It's like that's unacceptable.
17-year-old that's 25.
Yeah, that's unacceptable in itself. But also, it's like you want to like move it in a different direction where
Mhm.
you're not kind of like talking about that like every single time you're talking on your podcast or
Yeah.
in public. So it's like you kind of want to move forward. It's
Definitely.
kind of a hard place.
Yeah, I mean, he took a month off.
Yeah.
And they took a month to think, which I respect. I think, honestly, all things considered,
Yeah.
I plan on watching TMG Studios
Yeah.
going forward. I feel like he made the best response he could given the whole
Yeah.
situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I still like Noel.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't
If
seem
Cody
like.
didn't do anything bad, I still like Cody, but I don't because of the situation and how he's
Yeah.
handled it.
Yeah.
And if he had made a response and it was perfect, and there was some way, then maybe. But he hasn't, and I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think he
And
will at this point.
Even if he did, I don't know what he would say and how he would fix it.
Yeah.
So Noel, though, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
At least as of now, we don't know if anything that Noel has done necessarily wrong, other than
Yeah.
be friends with Cody, which necessarily isn't wrong if he didn't
Yeah.
know.
If he didn't know, yeah.
And there's nothing that really proves that he does know,
Yeah.
other than I guess the fact that he was friends with him for a long time. Maybe he was friends with him when that happened, but he might just not have been paying attention. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't hold Noel accountable
Yeah.
for Cody's mistakes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think that it's good that he's taking the company into his own hands and doing his own thing with it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see where the podcast goes. I'm going to
Yeah.
support TMG Studios going forward, unless if I see a video that comes out and they point out something that I'm just not seeing, and I'm totally open to the idea also that my bias as a 4-year plus long fan of TMG could be blinding me from how bad of a response it is, but I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I mean, if he does say something, he'll probably get let go. So he's probably
but
just
it's his company though. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they're like PR legal team.
They
or
probably just
whatever.
are saying like, you guys just don't talk about it.
Yeah, just don't talk about it.
But I respect that he at least acknowledged the situation.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
he very easily could have just cut to the episode where he's doing this and that, and he's like,
Yeah.
new set. He could have just like came back with a new set and never addressed it. I'm glad he at the bare minimum,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
said
for
something. He acknowledged it. And
Yeah.
he's saying we're moving forward. This happened. This is how we're going about it.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's good.
New direction. So yeah, I respect it. I'm gonna continue to support for the time being.
Yeah. I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah. I'm glad that happened because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Noel's a very funny guy. So, yeah, I wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably wrap up.
Probably wrap up. That's probably a good idea.
Be sure to comment. Thanks, Glenn. I'll talk about my tracking calories next week.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this podcast is
yeah.
getting long and we gotta go to the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for watching, guys.
Thank you, Glenn, for unlocking my truck
Thank you, Glenn,
from
the goat.
AAA.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Glenn, the goat from AAA.
Yeah.
We will see you guys
Next
next
week.
week.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
I don't know why we always give them a kiss.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't complain.